Some early on in my career, oh gosh, it's been 11 or 12 years ago. I think it was the first time I ever tried to talk to a ministry about a kidnap and ransom policy. And the guy, I asked him if it's something that they had or something they were interested in. It's probably a really poor lead in to talk to them about it. And he just pulls his business card out of his wallet and slides it across the table to me. And I pick it up and I'm like, it's so weird because I'm like, why is he giving me his business card? Like, if we know each other. And he's like, no, turn it over. And I turn over his ministry business card, and on the back it says, "We do not pay ransom." And so I'm like, well, this guy's not gonna buy a kidnap and ransom policy. It's not something he's interested in. And the reality is, I think people think that number one, if you have a kidnap and ransom policy, that's somehow going to compel you to make ransom payments, which is not the case. It's always going to be up to the discretion of the insured of whether or not they want to do that. And then as I've gotten further down the road, I've also realized like that's an actually a terrible idea to you want to stay neutral on what your public stance on ransoms are, because the last thing you want to have is if somebody gets kidnapped, especially nowadays, and depending on what country you're working in, if you get kidnapped and your value to them is what kind of ransom or what I can generate off of you, and you pull a business card out of my wallet that says we don't pay ransom and it's got my business name on it, you've lost all your negotiating power and you've actually put that individual or your staff people at harm. So the ransom is really, and most of the kidnap, when you talk to the response firms that deal with these, very, very low percentage of these situations end up in a ransom payment. The